Alright guys, so today is more geometry and different parts of area. So remember, area is how much space it takes up in the surface. Square units would just be the measurement. So we have a rhombus here, and that's a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is base times height. So you see they made a little triangle. The reason they did that is because we need to know the height. The diagonal is not how tall it is. The height is from the top to the bottom, or the bottom to the top. So that 10 is important there. So this case, the area for this is base times height. So our base is 12 and our height is 10. So we're just going to take 12 times 10. And remember, when you multiply by 10, you just put a 0 on the end of the first number. So we get 120. You're going to type 120. And that would actually be units squared, but we don't have to type that in and submit your answer. Okay, so the same thing for this. So you're going to do area, oops, my pen. Area equals base times height. 25 is your base, 20 is your height. Okay, I am not going to do this one because it's the same formula. Alright, area of a trapezoid is a little bit different. So, go ahead and show you how this is done. Wrong thing. Alright, so here's the hint. We have area is equal to A and B, A plus B. So you can see they show you A here and B here. Divide that by 2 and then multiply by the height. So I'm going to rewrite that for you. So area of a trapezoid is A plus B divided by 2 times the height. So this is A, this is B, and this is your height. Okay, so we're going to replace with the numbers. Variables are getting replaced with numbers. So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 18. We're going to divide by 2, multiply times H, which is 12. Alright. Alright, so in order for us to do this problem first, we have a big division problem here, but we need to solve this top part. You can kind of pretend that these are in parentheses. I think they actually show on the hint that it's in, they don't show it on here, but on other things they show them in parentheses. So this new problem is going to be rewritten as this, so we can do parentheses first. Okay, so we're going to add 10 plus 18, which is 28. So now we have A equals 28 divided by 2 times 12. Then remember PEMDAS, and so division comes first in this case here. So 28 divided by 12 is, let's see, 2 goes into 2 once, and then 2 goes into 8 4 times. We have 14 times 12. And we're going to solve that. Over here, we get 8 and 2. Remember, 4 times 2 is 8, 2 times 1 is 2, drop your 0, move over, 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 1, then we add all of these, and we get 8, 6, and 1. So we have 168 units squared. So find that answer, click, and submit. Alright. Dante is placing decorations on the wall for his birthday. He has 12 square inches of space left on the wall in the shape of the trapezoid below. Will the trapezoid shown below fit on the wall? So he only has 12 inches of square space left. So we need to figure out, does this equal an area of 12 inches squared? Okay, that's what we're trying to solve. So our trapezoid, remember, was A equals A plus your base, A being the top, divided by 2 times the height. So A, H, and B. Okay, so area equals 6 plus 8 divided by 2 times 3. So do the parentheses first, so we end up with 14 divided by 2 times 3. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So we have 7 times 3, and that equals 21. So this is saying that this trapezoid is 21 square inches where he only has 12 inches of space left. So this problem is no, that trapezoid is not going to fit there. Okay? Sides of a whiteboard are 8 inches by 6 inches. Alright, so we know a whiteboard is typically shaped like a rectangle. So they're saying that we have 8 inches by 6 inches. Okay? And so remember parallelograms, rectangles, the opposite sides are the same. So we need to figure out how many 2 by 2 post-its we can fit. Alright. You're going to find the area of each thing that we need. So we have the area of the whiteboard. So this is your whiteboard. And this is your sticky note. So to find area of a rectangle, it is just base times height. It's pretty easy. So for the whiteboard, I'm going to erase some stuff real fast. Alright, for the whiteboard, we have 8 as our base and 6 is our height. So we're going to take area equals 8 times 6. So that whiteboard is 48 inches squared. So I'm going to rewrite that info over here. And that is the whiteboard. Okay. Now we need to figure out the area of the post-it notes. So the post-it note, remember, is like a square, and we have a 2 by 2. So 2 is base and height. So we're just going to take 2 times 2, which means the post-it note area is equal to 4 inches squared. Alright, now you're going to take both of these numbers and we're going to divide. So we're going to take 48 divided by 4 because we have the area of the whiteboard here and we have the area of the post-it note here. So now we need to figure out how many of those post-it notes we can fit inside that area. So we're going to take the two areas and divide. 48 divided by 4 is 12. Let's try it. Alright. Alright, so there's the area of the trapezoid again. I'm going to rewrite that formula and then you guys can pause the video and solve it on your own. And I'll show you the answer at the bottom after you unpause it. So let's see. 6 plus 12 divided by 2 times 8. That is where I'm going to leave. Once you solve all that, you should get 72. Alright, I'm not going to do the rhombus. It's just like when it says parallelogram, it is just like a rectangle or anything of that. Okay, you can look that up in your hints. It's still like a square or rectangle, so I'm not going to solve that one for you. This one is similar to the trapezoid problem, so he has 36 inches left, and we need to figure out if this parallelogram is going to fit. Well, this is going to be base times height. I'm not going to go any farther from there because I think you should see it right off the bat that 8 times 4 is going to be less than 36. Alright, Julio is placing decorations on his wall. He has 90 square centimeters left of space. Will this rectangle or square, because they're the same size, be able to fit? You guys, again, base times height and see if that problem is less than 90. Alright, that was the end of that. Use your hints. They're going to be super helpful and use this video.